Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you today for a new album review, and this is for Hobo Johnson's new record, The Fall of Hobo Johnson. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to and let you know my thoughts on this record. So let's dive into this review. Now, this officially comes out on YouTube tomorrow, but I got to hear it early. Uh, but I'll from Kingdom Leaks or whatever is where I found it. And yeah, uh, let's just dive into this review. Um, this album is good. Um, I did like the song Typical Story on here. That was a really good track. And You and the Cockroach was another great track too. I thought You and the Cockroach was kind of funny. When I was hearing it, I was just laughing a lot. I was like, what the fuck? It was that kind of funny. When you hear it tomorrow, you'll be like, oh my god, this is funny. His bars in it are just the way he sings it, it's funny. Just makes you laugh. But it's still a really good song. Uh, Typical Story had guitars in it and I, yeah, some drums in it too. So it did really good. Uh, I just like the part where he's like, everybody's got to live a life, and they didn't ask for why. Da da da, just to die. And then he goes, die! And it's just the way he sings die, it's just kind of funny. Just makes you giggle a little bit. Then you hit Move Her Away after Typical Story, and that wasn't too bad. It had a lot of weirdness in the track with the yeah, that noise or whatever. You might know what I'm talking about when you hear it. Uh, that yeah, or something like that. It's a really weird noise or whatever that fits in the track, but I just was like laughing a little bit. I was like, what the fuck? But then you hit Ugly Kid after that track, and that track was decent. Um, I did give it a 4 out of 5 in my review for it a little, like in July or whatever, that I did the review for it. And I pretty much enjoyed it as a whole. Um, for the most part, Elohim, the featured artist in it, did an alright job singing. Uh, but when he's like, listen to this fucking trumpet, holy shit. I'm just like, what the hell? And then I already talked about You and the Cockroach, so Subaru Crosstrek 15 is the next one to talk about. And that track was pretty good. Well, not bad, but it had its moments where it was good and moments where it was just iffy to like. There were some bars in it, that hobo spitting or whatever, that just got a little too weird or whatever. But I still like the track a little bit as a whole. Then after that, it's Moonlight, and most of these tracks are like really short, surprisingly. February 15th was like the shortest one on this record. But it was pretty good. I just like the I'm gonna be alone forever part in the where he's screaming it in the February 15th song, and it just works. It just actually makes the song flow not too bad. But I actually enjoyed the track, even though it kind of had its noisy moments in the track. It just, with Hobo's voice or whatever, it still did good. I think my least favorites on here have got to be Ugly Kid, which I don't hate the song, I just thought it was, Uh, yeah, I think Ugly Kid's the only one that I was having a problem with liking or whatever. But Ode to Justin Bieber mm, was not bad. Most of these tracks are not bad. They do an alright job, but they're iffy to like. It's very iffy to really fall in love with these tracks. But for the most part, there are some 5 out of 5s that I enjoyed. Like, Typical Story was probably my favorite one out of all of them. You and the Cockroach is another favorite, because I just like his bars in it, and it's really funny, and the track just made me laugh mostly. And then Happiness and All in My Head were another favorites. Well, they weren't my favorites, but they were pretty good. So there's most likely 6 tracks on here that did really good. The others were not too bad, and one of them just is my least favorite. But overall, out of 10, I'm going to give this record an 8 out of 10. This did a good job. Just, there are some songs on here that are iffy to fall in love with, like I said. But for the most part, he did a good job on this record. In my opinion, I think he did. You may not agree with me on it. You may have a different opinion about what you think of this record, but everyone's entitled to their own opinions, so that's fine. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the new Hobo Johnson record, The Fall of Hobo Johnson, if you've heard it. And if you like this review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for the Cold album review tomorrow and Starset's album review tomorrow. I will do a more talk on Korn's The Nothing record probably sometime tonight. I was gonna do it tomorrow, but I got like multiple albums to do tomorrow and Saturday, so I'm gonna be pretty busy. I just wanted to throw this video at you early because I got really excited to review this record and a little impatient to wait and review it, so that's on me for being a little impatient and having to wait, because I know this record doesn't officially come out till tomorrow or midnight or whatever tonight. It probably will be at midnight or in the morning tomorrow, but it just depends on when he decides to release the tracks. But yeah, thank you for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.